Welcome back, students. In this video, we are going to continue fractions part 3. We are going to learn different way of how to read a fraction and how to write a fraction in digits and in words. Here we have this fraction. We already learned that we read it 1 over 7. One part out of 7, numerator over denominator. Now we are going to learn another way of how to read this fraction. First, we read the number in the numerator. It's 1. We write 1. Then we read the number in the denominator. It's 7. We write 7. But we are not done yet. Next to the denominator, we add in the end th, and this fraction we read it 1/7. The th we pronounce it like th, and we read it 1/7. Now another example. This fraction we know already that we can read it 2 over 7, or as we did here, let's repeat the same steps. We read the number in the numerator, it's 2, then we write 7, but here, because here we have two parts, it's plural. So we add in the end ths, but since 1 is singular, we only write th without the s. And we read this fraction 2/7. So rule, to write a fraction in words, first we write the number in the numerator. 1, we write 1. Then we write the number in the denominator, 7, and we add th if the numerator is 1, it's singular. We add ths if the numerator is greater than 1, plural. It means if the numerator is 2 or greater than 2. If the numerator is 2 or more than 2, we add ths in the end of the denominator. This fraction, 1 over 11, we read it 1/11, we add th. 9 over 11, we read it 9/11, we add ths. 1 over 14, we read it 1/14. 17 over 10, we read it 17/10, we add ths, because 17 is more than 1, so it's plural. Now we are going to learn some special cases. If the denominator of a fraction is 2, we don't read this fraction 1/2, we add th, no. We read it 1, and the denominator 2, we read it half, and the fraction is 1/2. The fraction 3 over 2, we read it 3, then we write the plural of half, which is we change the f into ves, and we read the fraction 3/2. If the denominator is 3, we read it third, and the fraction is 1/3. In this example, 5 over 3, the numerator is 5, more than 2. So we need to write the plural of third is thirds. So we read this fraction 5/3. We add s, not ths here. If the denominator is 4, we read it quarter, and the fraction is 1/4. In this fraction, the numerator is greater than 2, so we need to write the plural of quarter, which is quarters, we add s. And the fraction is 6 quarters. If the denominator is 5, we write fifth, and the fraction is 1/5. We don't write 5, no, it's wrong. 3/5, we read it 3/5. We add th, s. If the denominator is 8, we write 1. Here, we write the 8 as it is. Now, as we learned in the previous slide, we add th. But here, since we already have a t in the end of the 8, we only add an h. And we read it 1/8. Now 3/8, we read it 3/8. So here we add hs without the t. We don't write double t. If the denominator is 9, we write 1. We don't write the e in the end of the 9. We add only th, 1/9. So here be careful, we don't write the e. Now we have the fraction 7/9. We read it 7/9. We add ths. Of course, we don't put e after the n. If the denominator is 12, we read it 12. We add th, and we don't write the ve in the end. We write an f. 8/12, we read it 8/12. So here the ve is replaced by an f. 1/20. If the denominator ends with a y, like 20, we read it 1, we write 20, we change the y into ie, then we write in the end th because the numerator is 1. And we read it 1/20. So here, if a number ends with a y, we change it into ie, then we add th or ths. 15/20, we read it 15/20. We add ths, but don't forget to change the y into ie. 1/40, it's the same as 20. It ends with a y, so we read it 1/40. Here, be careful, 40 has o, not ou. And we change the y into ie, then we add th. 26/40, we read it 26/40. So we change y into ie, then we add ths. Now, another example, write in digits the following fractions. 4/100. So here, the numerator is 4 and the denominator is 100. It means 100. So the fraction is 4/100. So to know what is the denominator, we check the part of the number before the th or the ths. It's 100. And here the numerator is the first written number. It's 4. 12/30. So it's 12 over, here it's in fact 30. They changed the y into ie. So it's 12/30. 18/3. So the numerator is 18 and the denominator is 3. 18/3. We read it 18/3. 10,000ths. So the numerator is 10 and the denominator here, we remove the THS, is 1000. So it's 10 over 1000. We read it 10 thousandths. This is the end of our video. Thank you for watching.